Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Addie. I am a mama to two little girls, and very much so, almost 4-year-old in like 2 days, and a 1.5-year-old almost this month. So we are doing preschool homeschool, and if you've been following my journey along at all, I have a free printable with themes for the year that we follow. This week, if you have that printable and you've been following along, is weather. And if you don't have it and you want it, I'll link it in the description below. It just basically has a theme for every single week of the year. I think maybe mine is 2. There's 2 weeks of break, so 50 themes that we do through the year. And I have a letter focus and a number focus and that sort of thing. So if you've been following that, like I said, this week is weather, and our letter is a review. So we are working on reviewing the letters K, J, V, and W. Our number of the week, we are introducing the number 17, and then I do a Bible story as well, which this week is Jesus Walks on Water. Since it's a weather theme, I thought it would fit well. So I thought today I would just basically kind of take you through what our homeschool routine looks like. It does not take long. She is, basically 4 years old, which I don't think needs too much work or too much schoolwork. So 15, 20 minutes a day is all we do. Typically, I like to try to do school, or at least I like to try to do school when the little baby was sleeping. Now she does not nap as often. She does not like to be napping when we're doing stuff, and the bedroom is right next to the classroom. So now basically I just kind of include her, and I have a couple tools I'll show you after we go through our homeschool day of what I kind of do with her while we're homeschooling. But for the most part, I kind of just try to fit the task that we're doing into something that she can do as well, because basically her theme for the week is weather too. So I just use the same theme for whatever age my kids are and just adapt what we're doing for their age and skill. So to start out our day, we always do calendar work, then we do our religion story, and then I let them pick, or I let Isabel pretty much pick, if we're gonna do letter work, number work, or science, in whatever order she wants. I've also been starting to throw in some geography. I'm not gonna do that today, but I have been throwing geography in there as well. So if I have a specific geography activity, I'll let her choose between that as well. And then we'll finish out by doing an art or a sensory or something like that. And today is sensory, so we'll just go play with that while I make lunch or do some work or whatever it might be. So that's our basic routine.
So as I said, we start with calendar, and I have put it at her level so that she can, be involved and actively participate in doing the calendar each day.
Okay, and if yesterday was Sunday, today is
Monday.
Monday. Do you want to move Monday up?
Monday. Where's Monday?
Right here.
Monday.
Okay, and what comes after Monday? Tuesday. Can you grab Tuesday? What's the weather today?
Let's test it.
Test it out. What do you think the weather is today?
Really sun.
Okay, you can move it if you want. Thank you.
No.
All right, so we have, come over here. So what we have today is Monday, March 8th, sunny. Tomorrow is Tuesday. All right.
We have this day.
Yeah. So this week, your birthday's almost here. It's almost here. How many days to your birthday?
1, 2.
All right, so this week is kind of a review on letters. We're reviewing the letter J, K, and W. Today's number is 10 plus 7, which is 17.
17.
And Julie, your color is purple. And rectangle.
What color is mine today?
Purple.
Oh, ours is purple the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Jesus walks on water.
Now we are on to our Bible story for the day. And so I would normally pull this out from, we have it on a tablet, but they also do have this book printed. I just got it for free through my dad's subscription, so that's where I have it from. But they do make a hardbound book as well. I might get it for them for Easter or Christmas this year. Every day I do a little something different with the Bible story, but today they are coloring a Jesus Walks on Water worksheet / craft, and I got this from abcjesuslovesme.com. I will link that in the description below. We get most of our religious Bible printables from that site.
Do not be afraid. The disciples.
Today, Isabel chose to do science first, so she went over and grabbed the science tray. For the weather theme this week, we are learning today a little bit about clouds. So we are kind of doing a hands-on learning activity for that. I am all about hands-on and, learning through the senses. So I always try to find activities like that. And then I do kind of explain the science lesson as she is doing it. So you will probably see in a couple seconds, I have a computer that has, what the different types of clouds are and what describes them and that sort of thing, so that I can make sure I'm actually explaining correctly the different types of clouds to her.
Jar. That's a jar. Jar, that's right. Here we have, what letter is that? That's right.
Now we are on to letter work, reviewing the letters that we are working on this week. Isabel is doing cloud writing, and I am just going over nouns with Juliana.
Watermelon. See watermelon?
And next up today is math. I have Isabel counting raindrops while Juliana does a little bit of color work.
Okay, write your number 17 in this box. A 1 and then a 7.
1.
Awesome job.
And then this week's sensory bin is also weather themed, of course. So I have some blue rice with sequins and beads. I have a sun made out of pipe cleaners. I cut out some thunder lightning bolts out of construction paper, made some clouds with cotton balls, rainbow colored pom-poms, and of course then to finish it off, just adding some spoons and measuring devices just so that they have some opportunities to, play and build and stack and sort and do whatever they want with the objects.
All right, so now that I've kind of shown you what our routine is, I'll just walk you through our shelf and show you like exactly what it was today that we worked on, because I know it might have been hard. So I'll show you that, and then I'll show you my toddler, like 1.5-year-old resources I use. All right, so here is our homeschool shelf. Okay, so I normally put, this is where I store paint so that the kids can't get into it without me. Here is our sandpaper letters. We did cloud writing today because of the weather theme, so I put shaving cream in this bag, and then she did her letters. Typically, we do salt letters, so that's what's under there. I just keep our salt tray there. And then for Isabel, she does the sandpaper letters that she's working on. Juliana, I'll help her, show her the pictures of the letters that we're working on. And also what I can do with her is work on some of these books. So we have these Montessori letter work books, and there's sandpaper letters in here. So we'll do that as well with Juliana when Isabel is working on her salt letters. So then below this shelf, I do the math shelf. So today we did raindrop counting. She counted 17 of these you know, rain droplets from her cloud. And then this, I just had her write the number as well. This, I put a piece of tape on, so it's like dry erase. So I can reuse this years to come. And that's how I like to do most of my activities so that I never have to do this again. Isabel's my first. So, you know, I'm always having to do everything like for the first time around. So I'm having to prep so much this first time around, but that's why I spend so much time prepping, because I know I'm gonna be having more kids. I know I already have more kids. And so now I can put these in boxes with the theme, and next, like, you know, year when we do this theme again, I can pull it out and I already have everything prepped, and I can just tailor it a little harder for Isabel if she's working a little harder, a little, you know, for Juliana at that age, she'll probably be 2.5, so we can do a little bit of counting. Maybe we won't do 17, but we'll do 7, you know, whatever it might be that we're working on. For the kid, I already have the activities prepped. So that's what I really like about keeping these themes and why I have my theme sheet, because it just makes it so much easier for years to come. I can just keep reusing and don't have to do all this prep work over and over. So then below that shelf is the science activity we did today, which was just learning a little bit about clouds. This, again, I can put in a laminated pocket so that it stays safe. And this is like an example where Juliana would have been jealous had she seen this. So I just got Juliana some glue, a piece of paper, some markers, and cotton balls of her own, and let her kind of do it as well. Then under here is where I would put geography if we had a map or something we're working on. A lot of times we just go off of this map up here on the wall. But if I had something, it would go on this shelf. And then down here is where we keep all of our trays that we pretty much keep all of our activities on, just to keep like the mess and the craft and the activity together. And it's easy for them to carry from the shelf to the table. So we really like using trays. And then over here across the room, I have on my bookshelf like more things. I'll have to do a room tour for you guys if you are interested in that. Let me know again if you're interested in that, and I'll do a room tour for you. But here's where I keep some of the early learning stuff. Juliana, if I can't really tailor an activity to her, this here is her busy binder, which is basically just lots of little Velcro activities. I have a video on this if you're interested in making one. I will link it. And then here's my early learning bin. I basically just keep things that will keep her occupied while Isabel does her task. So this is what we kind of did today, counting pom-poms or transferring pom-poms. I have just color cards. I have shape cards. I have pipe cleaners that you can manipulate and make things with. I have my DIY hand-eye coordination stuff. Like, there's just all kinds of stuff in here. I can just pull something out. Whatever it is will keep her entertained for, you know, the 5 minutes that Isabel will need to complete her activity. So that's my early learning bin, and just how I use that. Just every once in a while, just pull something out if I need it. And this is kind of like a little cute game I'll show you. I made this little thing. It's just a manila folder, and it has little paint jars. And these things come out and they can do color sorting, which kind of brings me to like my next point, which is like at this age, like at the 1-2 age, what we're really focusing on, or what I really focus on, is colors, shapes, animals, transportation, like nouns, you know, like learning vocabulary. Once she'll hit 2, the 2 year, I kind of do start introducing numbers and letters. I mean, Juliana knows numbers 1 through 3 already. She can count, you know, those basic numbers, but I don't emphasize it in the classroom. Starting at 2, we'll kind of start doing introduction to numbers and letters. And then at 3, we really do emphasize letters and numbers. 4, I don't know exactly what's going to look like yet. Probably more reading, now that she kind of knows all her letters at this point and letter sounds. So we'll probably do more reading and like addition, simple math. But we'll see how it goes. I'll do updated videos, I promise. We'll like just document this as we go along. But that's basically my plan. And again, if you want that printable with our themes and our emphasis and our focus, go ahead and just download it. You sign up for my newsletter, and then you have access to all the free printables on my website. So you can just download all the ones you want, however many you want, and you know, they're free to you to use for signing up. And then one more thing I just want to share with you guys real quick is this little box that I got. This is from EMLC, it's Endless Mountain Learning Center. It is a seasonal kit. I have not had a chance to go through it yet, but it has basically a whole bunch of different, you know, activities. For this one is themed for spring. I'm gonna go through it in the next few like days and weeks, and I will let you guys know if this is worth buying. It has a curriculum guide, books, and all the supplies you need for everything in there. So I'm really excited to go through this. I've actually never really had a kit like this before, but I've always wanted one, and I've always been very curious to try it out. So I'm gonna go through it, kind of use it with Isabel, see how we like it, and I will let you know if it is worth the subscription, or not the subscription, but if it's worth buying. I think you can subscribe, but I'll just let you know in the next couple weeks. So keep an eye out for that if you are, you know, interested in purchasing a box that kind of helps you put together your homeschool stuff so that you do not have to prep as much like I do. So that's just something, you know, extra, and I will let you know how I like it over the next few days or weeks. All right, guys, so that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you guys liked this and want to see more of this type of thing, let me know in the comments below, or if there's something about this that you want to see more of, let me know in the comments below, because that's how I basically know what you guys want to see, okay? So if you don't tell me, I don't know. So if you want to see more of like what we're actually doing theme-wise, like I'm happy to share that, or, you know, whatever it might be, but just give me some feedback so that I know exactly what it is you guys are looking forward to seeing on this homeschooling topic. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.